Hi guys, it's reaction time. We got Hugo's Voyage and Don't Want to Live Without Your Love. A few people have asked for this one, but it was on my list anyway. Getting excited about hearing this because, well, my mate Sleeve Saturday, my mate Darren O'Sullivan, who runs the channel Sleeve Saturday, covered this guy in a little short video because one of his videos is blown up on YouTube where he's covering some Journey stuff, because I think he's got a Journey tribute band as well. This guy looks a little bit like Steve Perry, but I mean, he's got a brilliant voice. I mean, I've heard snippets of him singing some Journey songs as well. So Don't Want to Live Without Your Love, from the album Inception, coming out on Frontiers later this year. So Frontiers have got hold of this guy and, you know, listening to his vocals, why not? Also in this band, apart from Hugo Valenti on vocals, is Robbie Hoffman on guitars, Lance Millard on the keys, Greg Smith on the bass, and Dana Spellman on the drums. Been really excited about hearing this. A lot of people, like I said, say have a listen to this, you're going to love it. But here we go. This is Hugo's Voyage and Don't Want to Live Without Your Love.
Can't believe the way I'm feeling. You got me believing things I never felt before. And in my heart there's a reason. Love doesn't walk away, up the door. Don't wanna live without your love. I can't believe this fascination.
Oh, stopped it during the solo, got a bit carried away there, man. But man, I love this. Well, this is obviously a little bit of a heartfelt tribute, in my opinion, to Don't Stop Believing. I'm sure most people will recognise that, the piano bit at the beginning, and I'm not saying it's a complete copy. This guy has been, you know, in a Journey tribute band. He looks a little bit like Steve Perry, and on some of them, not all of them I would say, on some of his vocal lines really sounds like Steve Perry, on others not so much. So there, I don't think he's, you know, almost like a lot of singers are now, almost like copying Steve Perry. I don't think this is the case. I would say, you know, Arnel Pineda and Dean Castronovo sound more like Steve Perry than Hugo. But certainly on some of the songs, perhaps when he goes a bit higher, I noticed that Steve Perry more, that sort of, you know, that tone. But man, What a great song. And you know, it's not just the piano part, it's little bits like the drum work when it went into the song, almost got that Don't Stop Believing feel for me. And I'm sure that's on purpose. That's sort of like saying, you know, Journey are one of the best bands, AOR bands that's ever existed, and that's the truth. So, you know, why not pay a little homage to those, but have your own song and, you know, just give you those, I don't know, those nostalgic feels of Don't Stop Believing. To tell you the truth, I'd rather listen to this at the moment than Don't Stop Believing, only because I've heard that song so fucking much. But, you know, this is a brilliant AOR track, and taking those Journey feels but giving them in a different guise, if you like. It's not a complete copy at all. It's almost, like I said, homage to someone they obviously look up to. So I think his voice is just amazing. When he reached that high notes, that high note there, I was just literally, wow, man. I mean, this guy can really sing as well, because you know, he could, obviously his tone's beautiful in that lower range, but I was thinking, can he hit the high notes? Is this a song that's going to hit high notes? Does it have to? But he obviously showed that, man, he can really sing those high notes and keep the strength up there. Really heartfelt, really a really cool track, an excellent track to, you know, give AOR melodic rock fans, you know, that nostalgia of the journey they may miss a little bit, but put their own stamp on it. Superb so far. It looks like we're going into a great solo as well. Here we go for the rest. Loved it. Brilliant solo. The backing vocals were absolutely gorgeous, just super sweet across there. Really sounded, you know, that Steve Perry sort of tone at the end there. When he was hitting those high notes. Beautiful tone, man. I'm sure Hugo won't mind me saying his voice is, you know, sounded a bit like Steve Perry. I'm sure he knows that. He's, you know, he's sort of almost, his career has, you know, been spurred on even more lately, I suppose, by the Steve Perry connections, for sure. I mean, he looks like him, man, and sometimes he really does sound like him in certain parts of the song more than others. But a beautifully constructed song. AOR class. Absolutely superb. Loved it, man. What do you reckon, guys? Put in the comments below whether you love that song or not, like me, and I'll see you soon.